Hi, my name is Nantayela, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the impact of media towards society. And if you question yourself about how different our society is now towards the 1900s, you would think that we are faster, we have more technology, and we have different aspects that they didn't have back then that benefit us. Like, for example, media nowadays informs us of how things are in today's world and how things are changing very rapidly towards us. But if you actually think about it, some stuff may be misleading, and we don't question it a lot because we say, "Oh yeah, it comes from the resource from the government, and they wouldn't hide anything from us." But when you actually think about it, there's a lot of things that may lead them of not telling us the whole truth. Yes, they have truth, and that's bad for us as individuals because we start believing them. We start having an attitude towards that idea they have built in our heads. So that's something really bad about the information that we gain nowadays. But if you think of the pros, now we have faster education, we have faster information gathered by different resources throughout the whole world. So if you were to say there's a natural disaster in China, we would know in half a second of how things are going on, what is being impacted, and what is actually happening in that country. So that's a pro for us because we get to help them, we get to send them another resource from our country as citizens of the US. But as our education, we do gather more knowledge faster. We do have a wide resource that's faster for us to gain. Unlike going through books, renting different kind of stuff that you would do in the 1920s that will limit your knowledge. But nowadays we have a higher resource of how to gain information. But as a con, there's more cheating, more laziness of gathering information, since we lack that kind of respect towards what we gained because everything is really easy for us to have. And for the entertainment aspect of it, we have a wide source of entertainment. Some is good, some is bad, some send a really positive message about how you should be yourself and how you should enjoy being with your family and different types of things like that. But other kind of entertainment tells you to drink, party, smoke weed, different things like that don't really benefit you as a person, as a human being. There's a lot of things like different artists that make you think that it's cool to be drinking and driving and maybe smoking. But there's other entertaining things like different commercials that make you aware of what you're doing is bad. There's a lot of entertainment, like a lot of commercials that tell you don't drink and drive, put on your seatbelt while you're driving, don't smoke because it's bad for you. But when you really measure it, there's more cons than pros. Like there's a lot of artists that promote Molly, if any of you guys know what that is. A lot of artists that say Mary Jane in their things. A lot of people that say partying and getting high. So there's a lot of things that as individuals we should measure in what we input in our minds. And in an overall message, I would like to say that as citizens, individuals that live in a society full of advertisement and economically planned things that companies do and a bunch of interest groups that are in those companies, that we should measure the amount that we input because we don't want to have a wide amount of resources that we have, or like knowledge that we have through companies and commercials. We should take a look of what they're sending through, the messages that they're sending, and that will be